Hello and welcome to India Market Close on NDTV Profit with myself, Religare, and my colleague Sharad Dubey. A very interesting day of trade, and I think this is picked up from what happened in the second half of the trading session yesterday.
Exactly.
The momentum has continued today. You know, in spite of your benchmarks being flat, your breadth in terms of broader markets, pretty interesting. In fact, let's take the viewers through what's happening in terms of markets as we speak. You know, booking coming in terms of the metal pack. So that's the watch list that we will be watching out for in today's session on this show today, Sharad.
Exactly. And now joining us, we are having two important guests. The first one is Ajit Mishra. He's SVP Research at Religare Broking. And also G. Chokalingam. He's a market expert, founder, MD of Economics Research. Good afternoon, gentlemen. To start with you, Ajit, markets have shown a good strength. Of course, the Nifty expiry is at place, a little bit of downtick coming in the last 25 to 30 minutes. But how are you viewing the closing numbers, especially for Nifty and Nifty Bank? How's the technical setup looking like? And will the buy the dip strategy still now work?
Yeah, good afternoon, Sharad. Good afternoon, Mishra. So, yes, it's a bit of a relief. Means the beginning of the week, we started on a positive note after the sharp slide in the previous week was this IT carnage. And now we are seeing that index have trying to reclaim and sustain above the short-term averages. So definitely it's a good sign. But the problem is that only banking, which is doing all the lifting, while others on the rotational basis are trying to contribute, but sustainability is missing. So that seems like a possibility of consolidation is more likely in Nifty index with 25,800, 26,000 being the strong hurdle area, and downside around 25,600 to 25,400 being the support zone. So that broader range is something that is likely to remain in play. Banking definitely looks more promising, wherein we are almost on the verge of making a new record high. And 61,500, 61,800 is positionally that's something the banking index can test. So one should focus more on banking when it comes to the index play and stay stock specific in the interim.
And Ajit, what are your technical picks?
Yeah, so LTF, Sharad, is our first recommendation that one can look at. So as you see, there's been almost like 2-3 weeks of consolidation after a marginal retracement from its record high. And now it looks set for the next leg of the up move. So one can accumulate LTF at current levels with 288 as a stop loss and 310 as a target area. Another interesting stock from the pharma basket, Dr. Reddy's, almost like 5-6 months of consolidation, which is likely to end soon after this recent pivot formation while holding above the major averages. So with stop at 1240, one can go long in Dr. Reddy's also with 1330 as a positional target.
Okay, so those are the topics coming in there. Let me get in Mr. G. Chokalingam as well. Mr. Chokalingam, good afternoon. Here on this side, we're talking about the AI summit which is going on right now. You had the stock is under pressure slightly today. But moving on to a rapid fire session, in fact, Newgen Software, the trading volumes are more than 40 times the 20-day average on this one. Ajit, your view?
Use recovery to reduce.
Okay. Use recovery to reduce. What about a Praj Industries? Strong moves in today's session. Again, volumes are up 8 times 20-day average.
Hold with trading stop at 320, 380, 390 positional targets.
Okay, so that's with regards to Praj Industries. Moving on, Sterling and Wilson also, the trading volumes are almost 4 times 20-day average. That stock is up nearly 7.5%. What would you advise?
Hold with the trading stop at 203 with 240 as a positional target.
Okay, the next one is OneSource Specialty Pharma. Now, it's interesting here because the trading volumes are 32% below the 20-day average and the stock is up 7%.
Use recovery to reduce multiple hurdles around 1400, 1450.
Okay, reduce this one. And Aegis Vopak Terminals. Trading volumes are almost 20% below the 20-day average. The stock is slightly under pressure today. What would you advise investors to do?
Use recovery to reduce 240 to 45 strong hurdle.
Okay, so that's what we're looking at in terms of the rapid fire. But it's 2:45 and it's time where Somit Sarkar joins in with all the chatter from the dealing room. Somit, what do you have for us today?
Well, the first stock today on the list is Aurobindo Pharma. Now, what dealers are indicating is that there's a
clearly that sector is seeing profit booking. If you pull up the components in terms of the metal index, from a Hind zinc to a Hind copper to a Nalco, all of them have been trading under pressure in today's session, down in that range of what, 2 to 5%. Ajit, would you use this opportunity to still exit or collect at lower levels?
So, Hiral, when it comes to the metal pack, we are seeing slightly diverse movements. At one end, we are seeing stock like JSW, Jindal Steel, they are still holding strong. In fact, the other, steel counters like Tata Steel is also maintaining the ground. At the same time, stocks that were more due to the run-up in the bullion markets are witnessing pressure, and we believe that its consolidation to profit-taking might continue. So, in case if somebody is stuck at the higher levels, one should utilize any recovery in Hind zinc and Hind copper to reduce their position and switch their position to Jindal Steel or JSW Steel if they view it short term.
That's with regards to where the metal pack goes. I think, Mr. Chokalingam, a quick fundamental view in terms of metals, because do you think that the cycle is now
kind of bullish on the small and mid cap space? And just before we take a quick break, Ajit, I need your view also. Anything in the cash market in the mid cap or the small cap space where the charts are suggesting a good up move?
So Godavari Power, Sharad, is something that one should keep on radar. So we have very handful of names, when it comes to the mid cap and small cap space, which are quoting around the record highs and still not participating on the down move. So that gives us comfort that Godavari Power, which is GPIL, is very close to its record price, and after this recent consolidation, the risk reward also seems favorable, considering that we have a buying pivot close to 258 is the area basically where we have this stop loss place. So we see the potential of stock retesting the record high soon, around 288, 290. So the risk reward is also favorable. So here you can definitely consider fresh long position when it comes to the mid cap or small cap space.
Okay, Godavari Power is what Ajit is looking at. In fact, Tata Power was something that Sharad was looking at as well from the derivatives data that was looking pretty interesting. So watch out for this sector pretty closely. But thank you, Ajit. Thank you, Mr. Chokalingam, so much for joining us on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you on NDTV Profit. We'll quickly take a short break. On the other side, we'll get to your top buy, today's sell, tomorrow picks as well. And lots more lined up. On the other side, we have India-France bilateral deal which is brewing. So what's in store? Please stay tuned.